afternoon, internet world. It's Motivational Monday. And I'm boiling. I don't know about you. I'm roasting. I'm in Northern England. We're not used to this. No, we're not. And I can't cope as well because, in case you've not noticed, I'm a lady of larger stature. And I don't do this kind of weather at all. Anyway, I've got a fan on, windows are all open, it's all good. Trying to keep dog in. Idiot keeps going lying outside, so I have to keep bringing him in. But there you go. But this little spell of hot weather, which is seasonal, you know, it's summer, we should be expecting this kind of thing, has sparked my topic for today, which is checking in. Because it's all over the news, wasn't it? It was going bonkers over the weekend. We're all going to die because, you know, it's hot weather and we're all going to shrivel up and disintegrate and, you know, keep hydrated. And the one thing they were saying about was checking in. Which is fair enough, actually. It was a good point. I'm not knocking that. You know, checking in on your vulnerable neighbours, friends, family, particularly the elderly or people that are particularly susceptible to the heat and whatnot. You know, just checking in on them. And I think that is a good thing to do any time of year. I think sometimes we forget to do it. We do it in extreme circumstances, don't we? You know, it's like how in winter we check in on people. We're just checking, but we should really be doing it as standard, shouldn't we? But it's understandable, you know, people, we have busy lives, everybody has busy lives and that kind of thing. But sometimes it can make all the difference to someone, can't it? It really, really can. But it's not just about checking in on, you know, the old people and making sure they've got the biscuits and tea and whatnot. It's all about, as well, just checking in on your mates, checking in on your family, checking in on that person that's gone a bit quiet. There might be a perfectly valid reason they've gone a bit quiet. You know, they might just be needing a bit of me time. We all do. I do in particular. I really enjoy, I've grown to really enjoy my own company. I really, really do. And I do actually enjoy being completely on my own at times. I like to be just totally left alone, left to it. I like to know there's people out there, but I like to just potter about and doing things on my own. But, you know, if somebody's gone unusually quiet, or you're asking him is it right, and fine, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. And yeah, I've been guilty of it sometimes. You accept that fine, don't you? Go, oh, they're all right. I've checked in on them. They're all right. Sometimes you might need to just push a little bit, though, mightn't you? Sometimes you might need to just go, you really? Or, oh, okay, if you're fine, fancy coming out for a brew. Fancy coming for a bit of a walk. I'm going for a stroll, like weather like this, you know, I'm going for a stroll on park, grabbing an ice cream. Fancy it. Going having a mini milk, you know. Things like that can make all the difference, and sometimes it gives them the opportunity as well to open up a bit, doesn't it? It has done with me. When people, I've had, you know, as you would probably all know by now, I've had some pretty dark times, and to have people just sending that little message, all right, they might be at the other end, they might be in a different country, you know what I mean? They might not be able to physically come round and do things for me, but just the knowledge that somebody out there is thinking of you can make a massive, massive difference. It really, really can. And I think in our busy world, we forget that, don't we? We do. We just get so caught up in busy. We forget. And like I've mentioned before, you know, time's finite, isn't it? Our time in this life, whether you believe in different lives and all the rest of it, the time of what you're doing now is limited. And, you know, we haven't got forever. So make somebody's day. That's your motivation, is to do that. But also, not only checking in on other people, checking on yourself. Oh, do a bit of a personal check-in. How am I? You know, because quite often you don't want to know, do you? It's easier to go and check in on someone else because you can just blank out all the crazy shit that's going on in your own head, can't you? You're like, don't want to deal with that. Not dealing with that today. Bollocks to that. I'm just going to check in on everybody else and completely ignore my own issues, my own things that I need, my own wants and needs. So checking in on yourself, doing a little bit of checking. You might be having a cracking day. I'm having a cracking day today. I am really, really, really having a good day today. I'm feeling positive. Things are going well. You know, that could change, obviously. You know, my life changes. It's so fluid. It's unbelievable. But at the moment, I'm riding with it because things are going good. Kids are doing well, personal life's all right, I've got a beautiful home, you know. It might not look a lot to some people, but to me, it's everything. I'm doing okay. And I know when I'm in that kind of place, I can be more helpful to other people because I've done a bit of a check-in. I do check-ins with myself. Where am I at today? What am I, you know, what's going? What needs a little bit of work? What needs a little bit of support? And if I'm particularly having, you know, one of them days where I'm thinking, nah, I need to just ring that person up, or I need to go and do that, or I need to get my nails. I love having my nails done because Lisa, who does my nails, it's fantastic. It's not just having my nails done, it's therapy for me, because she comes round, she comes to the house, we gossip. It takes a poor girl hours to do my nails. It really does, because we just chatter all the time. But I love it, and to me that is worth. I wish I could pay her £1 million every time she comes round, because it's just, she's no idea how much that does for me. But that's what I mean. If I've checked in my head, I've checked in on myself and thought, I need a boost. And that's what, so having my nails done isn't just sort of a flippant cosmetic thing. It's a massive boost to my head as well. And that's what it is with some people. It might be something like that. It might be, I find as well, going on sunbeds. I know sunbeds are dangerous, yes, before anybody starts going on about you shouldn't be advocating sunbeds. All right, I'm not advocating sunbeds for everybody. But for me, that little dose of UV has a massive effect on me. It really, really does. It boosts me. It like recharges me. Going on the sunbed, it really, really does. But like I said, I'm not advocating it because I know that they're dangerous. So please be warned. They do cause things, but it's just little things like that. And I think if you can check in on yourself and find out, sit down and be honest with yourself. You know, there are days when I'm like, right, today's not going to happen. I'm just going to get through today. I'm just going to get through. I'm not going to be chipper. I'm not going to be bouncing off the walls. Might be come across as a little bit miserable actually, but I'll survive it. I'll get through. And that's an achievement in itself, isn't it? If you can check in on yourself, you find yourself lacking, but there's nothing you can particularly do about it right at that moment, just get through. Just keep rowing. That's what my brother always says to me. Just keep rowing. And that's what you have to do sometimes. So that's the motivation for today. I'm not going to witter on right up to the 10 minutes because it's warm and I want a cool drink and I'm sweating and everything. I don't like it. But yeah, that's the thing for today, is checking in. Checking in on them around you. Checking in on somebody you might not have heard from for a while, if you can. Checking in on your nearest and dearest, checking in on the people, you know, and it might not necessarily, your nearest and dearest might not be family. You know, family to me isn't always blood. I have people who I consider to be family, and they're not blood related, but they're my family. Because a lot of my family I don't really speak to. A lot of my actual blood relatives. You know, it's just one of them things, isn't it? Families are crazy like that. But yeah, just do that. You could very well make somebody's day. Absolutely boost them through the roof. And just from a simple phone call, text message, pigeon post, whatever it is that you want to do. Because it does come back on you. Karma does repay you. Because I've had it repaid to me in many, 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 many different ways. You know, people have often said to me, why do you do so much for other people? I said, because people have done so much for me. They really, really have, and it's my way of trying to repay goodness. I do try and repay goodness with goodness. You know, good people bring out the good in people, don't they? Thank you for that, Rob Barrow. That was one that you gave me. So there we go. That's it for today. I'm going to go and be warm now and boil. And that's it. I'm feeling great. I hope I can push on some of that greatness onto you lot as well. Hopefully so. Alright then, my beauties. Carry on being great, gorgeous and good. Similar time next week, hopefully. All things good. Everything's going great with things. So there we are. Alright then. Peace out, Muddy Funkers.